Other than that, guys, once again, I appreciate you guys hopping on. Welcome to today's call. You're on today's call because you're probably interested in learning how to make money online, right? How to get involved in the financial markets. Well, guys, here at IX Global, we have what we like to refer to as the triple threat to introduce you guys to 3 different ways you guys can start making money here at IX Global. Okay. Real quick, just want to mention I usually am joined by my partner, Chris Langle. Unfortunately, he's unavailable today, so it'll just be me going over this presentation for you guys today. But I hope you guys are excited and ready to learn a little bit more about the triple threat here at IX Global. And real quick, before we get started, I just want you guys to understand that with the information you hear today, we encourage you guys to do your own research afterwards with any of the information from today or any additional resources that the person that invited you to today's call sends you, right? Please do your own research and decide for yourself on whether or not IX Global is the best fit for you. Okay. If you guys have any questions throughout today's presentation, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll answer them at the end. And I promise we won't take too much of you guys' time. At an hour at most is what we're going to. We'll try to cut it down to about 45, 50 minutes if possible. Okay. But once again, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and we'll go ahead and answer those at the end. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive now deeper into the triple threat here at IX Global. Okay, so first and foremost, before we get started, I want to just quickly, make sure we're all on the same page before we continue. Okay, so I want to start with a quick little disclaimer and let you guys know that we here at IX Global, we are not financial or investment advisors. Okay, the Forex, the crypto, and all financial markets that we participate in, they do involve risk, and risk means potential loss, and we cannot offer any guarantees. Okay, past performance does not guarantee future results. Okay, what we do offer here at IX Global is education, software, and hardware. Okay, our products and services allow you to become educated about opportunities out there in order to use this education to look for the best opportunities that fit your needs. Okay, we're here to guide you guys and give you the mentorship on what we personally do in the financial markets and help you guys decide when it's the best time for you to jump in the financial markets when you're ready for it. Okay, we advise to never borrow money to get involved in any business or market, and never invest in money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, again, because there is risk involved, guys, we just want you to be smart and understand exactly what we have here at IX Global. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper now into, what we have here at IX Global. Okay, as I mentioned, today's call is called the triple threat. So we're going to break down the 3 products and services that we recommend you guys taking a look at and deciding if they're a great fit for you. Okay, but here at IX Global, we have an ecosystem for all digital entrepreneurs. Okay, I like to refer to us as the holy grail for digital entrepreneurs. Okay, if you're interested in learning about the financial markets and learning how to trade or invest in the Forex, stock, crypto, commodity, indice markets, we have the education for you guys. Maybe you're interested in e-commerce. We have our own academies to show you how to open up your own Shopify store. We have discounts on traveling. So if you want to travel the world and get discounts on hotels, cars, flights, we have a product for that. We also have our Xnode product, one of our most popular products that we're going to be talking about today, getting into the crypto space and the NFT space. We had our partnership with CryptoLand, which is an NFT gaming platform that allows people to earn real crypto rewards. And definitely, last but not least, is going to be our community and leadership here. Okay. We value, community. We value the presence of helping one another that continue to grow and achieve both their personal and financial goals. And one great thing about IX Global is we actually have our own social media app that you guys can download and be able to, start interacting with people around the company and this amazing community that's going to encourage you throughout your process. It's going to show support. They're going to like and comment your posts. You can post your results, your rank ups, all of this kind of stuff. And essentially, it's like a positive Instagram where we're sharing, great things for one another to help us, again, achieve our both personal and financial goals. Okay, so that is IX Global in a nutshell, guys. But now let's go ahead and dive deeper into the first aspect of our triple threat call. And again, as I mentioned, guys, this is one of our most popular products, definitely the one that's put us on the map, right? And that's going to be our Xnode product. Okay. Xnode is the world's first commodity-backed crypto projects. Okay, you guys have probably heard about this. It's probably one of the reasons why you're on this call. But guys, Xnode is an absolute game changer in the crypto space. Okay, our debt council here, Jake and Jason Anderson, they're the founders of Debtbox, and what they, essentially did is they have, years of experience in the commodity space. They were early on with Bitcoin and Ethereum mining, and so they got into the crypto space and the commodity space, and they, started learning about all of this, stuff going around the world, right? And they heard about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these different altcoins, all these different meme coins. And what they thought to themselves was, hey, you know what? Instead of, buying some of these meme coins and all these other coins out there that are simply backed by nothing other than the investors that think that price is going to go up, why don't we actually tie a real asset to these crypto coins to, give them something to actually back them and support them. And that's exactly what they did with Debtbox, right? They created the Debtbox ecosystem. And this is where we have our Xnode projects, where we're going to talk a little bit more about this and show you guys how we have crypto coins backed by real assets. Okay. As I mentioned, if you think about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, all these other coins out there, what really backs them? Nothing other than that, these coins have people that believe that's going to go up, right? They believe in hype. They have all of this, I guess exposure, right? Where people are thinking, hey, price is going to keep going up. Elon Musk tweets about it. Price is going to go up. People invest. And then all of a sudden what happens? Price starts falling and falling and falling. And then guess what happens, right? That project falls out. We heard about some of these meme coins. I don't know if you guys heard about the Squid Games coin, right? There was a coin out there, which I didn't even know about. And it was only around for a couple of weeks. And then it died off because people stopped believing in it, right? That's not what the Debt Council wanted to create. They wanted to create something that's going to last with stability and longevity. And that's what they have in our Xnode projects. Okay. Real quick, guys, I want to mention Debtbox stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. Okay. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into how this works, how you guys can get involved and start earning crypto rewards that are backed by real assets. Okay. So I know a lot of people, they hear about this. They're like, okay, that's great. But how does this work, right? How do we have commodities backing crypto tokens, right? And then also, why would commodity partners partner with a crypto project, right? What's the benefit, for both sides? Well, that's a great question. I want you guys to understand that here at Debtbox, what we have at Debtbox is our Explore project. Okay. Our Explore project, and this is one of our crypto projects, is actually backed by satellite scanning technology that's proprietary to Debtbox. Okay. And what this is, guys, is we have our own satellites in space right now that have this technology that's able to scan the Earth for nearly any element on the periodic table. Okay. And when they scan the Earth, they're able to identify and do a 2D scan of where these elements or commodities or any of these, molecules are in the Earth. And they're able to identify where it's at and how deep it is within the Earth's crust. Okay. How awesome is that, guys? And what this does is this actually allows our commodity partners, let's say our oil projects, for example, okay, these partners, what they do is, when they're looking for oil, they pick a plot of land and they identify, some formations in the land of where oil could be. But essentially, it's a educated guess, right? They're kind of looking around and say, hey, there may be oil in the Earth. So let's take this huge, expensive rig, put that there, and hopefully we drill oil, right? And sometimes they drill dry wells, right? They're not going to find that oil there. So they got to do what? Pick up that rig, and every time they move it, it's costing them money, it's costing them labor, and it's essentially also destroying the Earth. Well, with our technology, guys, we're able to scan the Earth, do a 2D scan of where that oil is, and then tell them, hey, guys, there is oil right here under the Earth. X amount of feet underneath. This is where you need to drill oil. They move that rig there. They save time and money by doing so. And then they're able to find that oil, produce it, and then ship it off where they need to. Okay. So this is why people partner with us here at Debtbox. We provide the satellite scanning technology, resources, and funding to help them, limit those costs and limit that labor to help them again, maximize their revenues. In addition, right, in a return for doing so, what they do is they come back into our crypto ecosystem with that revenue, and they take a portion of that and they then come back, purchase some of the tokens out of the ecosystem. Okay. If anyone's ever been involved in financial markets, when you take supply out of the ecosystem, that then increases demand and therefore should increase prices of our tokens. And that's the stability that we have with our crypto projects. Okay. So once again, we provide the technology, the resources, the funding to our partners. The partners then come back and buy tokens out of the ecosystem, reducing supply and therefore increasing demand and prices. And I like to show it as this never ending cycle. If you guys are looking at my camera screen, where essentially we provide that technology, they come back and buy tokens out of the ecosystem. And this is how we have the stability, and we support both sides, right? Everyone wins within this partnership. Okay. Now, so you guys can see that this is not something that we hope that's going to happen in the future, right? These are real projects, and you guys can see that our amazing corporate staff and debt council went out to these sites. They were able to actually take pictures and some videos that we have on our official company YouTube channel. If you guys look up IX Global on YouTube, you'll find our channel and be able to watch some videos of, the black gold sites, the trip to Ghana, where we took a look at our aluminum mines and our agriculture fields. You guys are able to see all of this and, see that these are real projects. Okay. Most of our partners are in America or in Ghana, Africa. And you guys can see up here to the top left, this is our black gold projects. This is was taken in the Nebraska site Okay, and where you guys can see that we have our partnerships of the black gold. And if you take a look at the picture here with these purple circles, that is the scan from our technology. They're able to identify where that oil is within the earth, within a plot of land, and able to tell our partners exactly where they need to drill. Okay, coming over here to the right, we have our natural gas projects. These are natural gas wells. And again, the scanning technology with our light blue circle there, that is the natural gas within the earth's crust. Okay. Bottom left, you have our digitally linked gold and grow projects in Ghana, Africa. They went out there to show where, they're digging for gold and where we have those agriculture farms. And then over here to the right, we have our aluminum projects, our aluminum mines, where they're able to identify, where that aluminum is, help them produce this and ship it off to where they need to. Okay. So you guys can see these amazing projects that we have. And again, what I want to really point out is the eco-friendly part of our ecosystem. Okay. Not only are we, not tearing up the earth when we're using the satellite scanning technology, we're able to identify exactly where those resources are so we can just drill and go in that one spot. But also we got to think about this in terms of looking for commodities in the earth, right? A lot of companies, they're looking and they're going to do whatever it takes to find that oil, to find that natural gas or any of those commodities. And they're going to tear down villages, all this kind of stuff to get what they want. Well, here at Debtbox, because we have that satellite technology, we're able to work around existing villages. We're able to, again, not tear up the earth and identify exactly where the best place for us and our partners are to be able to, produce these commodities. And you guys can see here, this is when our corporate staff went to Ghana to be able to actually visit one of the villages nearby our agriculture farms, and they talked to the chief. And essentially this village was super grateful for Debtbox because the agriculture farms right there nearby, not only did they supply food and water to this village, but they also supplied jobs. Having these farms, having these mines here in Ghana and other countries, we're able to give people the ability to go there and start working, start making an income to be able to support their families and continue to move forward, right? So just an amazing give back to the community and give back to the world that we are with our Debtbox ecosystem. Okay. One more thing I do want to mention about Ghana is when we were out there, we actually did our scanning technology, right? And they located one of the biggest iron ores in Ghana's history through our satellite technology. And again, what that did is that opened up more jobs, and it's allowing Ghana to become more of an industrialized country. Okay. So just amazing things that we're able to give back to the world, not just about the crypto or the commodity side, but again, giving back to the people nearby these locations. Okay, so that is the commodity side. That's how the support works and how that all of that comes into play. But now I know a lot of you guys are asking, how can I get involved, right? What does this mean for me? What is my part in terms of these projects, guys? Well, what we have is because of the commodity partners, we're able to develop our crypto system based on that support. And right here, you guys can see that this is our debt token. This is the centralized token of the ecosystem, and this token is paired with all the other projects. Okay, right now debt is listed on 6 exchanges: PancakeSwap, Bitmart, and all these others you guys can see here. And our goal this year for 2023 is to be listed on Binance. If you guys know anything about cryptocurrency, Binance is one of the biggest platforms, biggest exchanges that a lot of investors participate in. So getting listed on Binance would give us huge exposure to allow more people to get involved with our projects. And again, with that, we expect prices to start skyrocketing and seeing these tokens appreciate very quickly, right? So that is our goal for the year of 2023, to get listed on Binance. Okay. Now, how does this work? Okay. So again, I know you guys are asking, well, how can I get involved? Well, here at IX Global, we have the exclusive distribution rights with Debtbox to be able to sell the crypto mining licenses for these projects. Okay. So step one would be coming into IX Global, purchasing a mining license of the project of your choice, getting it activated, set up into your debt wallet, where you're able to see these rewards start coming in. Okay. That is step two. Start earning daily rewards, where this license is mining 24/7, allowing you to continue to receive these rewards as long as you have a device that's connected to an internet service. You're able to start earning these daily rewards, every single day. Okay. Then step three is simply withdraw when you're happy, right? When you feel that you have enough profit, you see that these tokens are coming in, you can withdraw your tokens, use it to buy more licenses, withdraw to your bank account, whatever you want to do with your money, right? That's entirely up to you. But again, this is as simple as 1, 2, 3, guys. Purchase your license, start earning daily rewards, and withdraw when you're happy. Okay. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the Xnode app, right? Where do you actually receive those rewards? Well, we have our own crypto wallet within our Xnode app. Okay. You guys can see here that you can see all the different projects, all the different tokens, the mining rates, all of that will be showed up in your wallet. Now, I want you guys to understand that this is just like Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, all of the other crypto wallets out there, right? If you've ever used a crypto wallet, That's the same type of security and a structure that we have with our own debt wallet. Okay. That means you have a username, password, a 2FA, right? A two-factor authentication. You also have a 12-word mnemonic phrase that is strictly to you, right? And what this means, guys, is your account is super secure. Not IX Global, not Debtbox, not any of your uplines. No one can access your wallet unless you give them all of your information, like your password and stuff like that. Okay. So if you keep that secure, guys, no one can come in here and take your tokens. Okay. These tokens go directly to your wallet when they're mining them. It's not like you have to ask Debtbox for them to release them to you. Nothing like that, guys. As soon as you have your license activated, you can start earning these daily rewards that already have real world value in the market. As I mentioned, we're already listed on several exchanges. There's a liquidity in the market. You're able to start earning these tokens that already have a dollar value to them. Okay. Now, what I also want to mention is, guys, here in the near future, we're going to be launching our own debt cards. Okay. This is going to be a super exciting project where we're not only can you start earning these daily tokens and be able to withdraw and start spending that money if you want to, but what you can do with these tokens is, instead of going through the long withdrawal process, soon we're going to be able to just take these tokens, deposit into a bank account that's connected to your debt card, and you're able to now access your money a lot faster if you please, right? So these debt cards are going to be coming out very soon. They're currently in beta testing. They have a group of people testing them to make sure everything's working out. Sooner than later, we should hear some news about when these will be available. Okay, so now let's dive a little bit deeper into the projects, right? I know some people are probably like, okay, how can I buy my license? How can I get involved? Well, let's talk a little bit about the pricing. Let's talk about the different projects so you guys can decide what's the best fit for you. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to talk about our sold out projects. We had debt, which was our debt licenses that, actually produce the centralized debt token. And then we also have our natural gas, which is backed by natural gas, right? BGLD, black gold, that is supported by oil. And then we have grow, which is supported by agriculture. Okay. These 4 licenses have been sold out already. So these licenses are actually becoming NFTs. Okay. When a license sells out, it becomes an NFT. And now it's a physical digital asset that you can sell on the open market. Okay. Currently, black gold is the only one that's available as an NFT, with the rest to follow soon. Okay. But what we have available right now are DLG, which is digitally linked gold. Okay. So this is backed by the physical production and sale of gold. Then we have aluminum, which is backed by aluminum. Explore, as I mentioned before, is backed by our satellite scanning technology. So this is one of my favorite projects because it actually backs the entire ecosystem, right? Almost all of our projects use this Explore technology. So without it, a lot of these projects wouldn't be existing without the Explore project. Okay. Very cool project to help us continue to develop those satellite technology and continue to improve and help our commodity partners out there. Okay. Bev was a super popular one. It is nearly sold out. I believe there's only, less than 300 licenses of Bev left. This one's actually backed by beverage production companies, right? So companies that are trying to sell their own energy drink, their own alcohol beverage, their own soda, right? Whatever product they're trying to produce, we go in and help them get these manufactured and get them into stores so they can start selling them. And then in turn, with that revenue, they come back and purchase some tokens out of the ecosystem. And again, there's that support and that stability of our beverage company. So again, this is backed by the beverage industry, helping those companies start producing and getting their beverages into stores. Okay. And then blocks is a really interesting one. Okay. And if you're ever been interested in real estate, right, it can cost a lot of money to buy some property or rent some property and put it up on Airbnb, right? Well, with blocks, it's a way to get involved in the crypto and real estate industry at the same time. Blocks is actually backed by commercial real estate that allows people to, essentially cut out the middleman, right? Instead of going through all these real estate agents and, giving, fees, selling fees, buying fees, all these to these different real estate agents and all these people in the middle. And this is essentially cutting all that out and going from buyer to a seller and be able to, they can purchase in cryptocurrency transactions, and they're able to make the process a lot smoother, a lot faster. And the transaction fee from those goes back into our ecosystem. Okay. So a very cool way to, back the real estate industry of commercial real estate. Okay. Then drip is personally my favorite because of the impact that we give back to the world. Okay. So drip is actually backed by water. Okay. So what we do with our drip projects is we support the people that are going out there, drilling wells, getting fresh, clean water, packaging it and selling it into stores. But with every purchase of a drip license and drip tokens, we go back, and this allows us to open up more wells in third world countries, giving people access to fresh, clean drinking water, right? I don't know about you guys, but for me, Yeah, I understand that, us as humans, we're 70% of water. Okay. I don't see water going away anytime in the near future whatsoever. Right. So I see the longevity of this project and we're able to, again, give back to third world countries that need water, that don't have fresh cleaning water near them. We're able to give that back to the community. And it's just an amazing, aspect that we're able to add to not only the crypto side of the projects, but also the actual real world projects. Okay. And then last but not least, guys, we have DCM. DCM is data center mining. And this is a pretty cool project because it actually helps support Bitcoin and Ethereum mining. Okay. So the way this kind of works is, just to kind of give you a quick overview, is natural gas and black gold. When they produce these, there's always some excess natural gas that kind of leaks out, or some oil, all that kind of stuff that usually they just, send off and it goes to waste, right? But what they're able to do is they're able to take that. And again, going back to our eco-friendly part of our company or our ecosystem, they take that natural gas and they're able to use that to actually run these data center minings to help back, Bitcoin mining and Ethereum mining. And essentially it's powering that and allowing people to now start participating in that mining for the other crypto tokens out there, right? And actually DCM actually gives airdrops to their license holders every single month for some Bitcoin. Okay. So an amazing project to kind of be a part of, different crypto industries. And, as you guys know, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency and one of the most popular definitely out there. So definitely a way to get involved in multiple cryptocurrencies. Okay. So these are the projects that we currently have. And if you guys want to learn about them a little bit more in depth, you can go to thedebtbox.com/projects and you can read the light papers for these different projects. Okay. Or reach out to the person that invited you to today's call. They can get you more information on some of these projects. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to see is our prices right now range from about $1,000 to about almost $4,000 per license. And these licenses, right, these purchases are a one-time purchase, and these licenses last for the life of the project. Okay. So if you come in here and you want to purchase a blocks license for $2,000, you purchase it, one-time fee gets assigned to your wallet. And as long as this project continues to grow, we continue to have our partners help us with the real estate transactions, you will continue to receive blocks tokens daily, 24/7 until that project runs out. Okay. So it's a one-time purchase for this license for the life of the project. Okay. They are perpetual licenses. Okay. Now, I know some people are like, great, I want to get involved, but I can't afford a $2,000 license. I can't afford a $3,000 license. Okay. No worries, guys. We came, we heard everyone saying that kind of stuff. So what we did is we came to a solution to allow people to start participating in these projects, start earning daily tokens at a more affordable price. And what we did, guys, is we introduced our micronode program. Okay. Micronodes are $50 each. And essentially, guys, this allows you to get involved in all of the projects, including Black Gold, NatG, and Grow, that have been sold out with the standard perpetual licenses. You can still purchase some micronodes for a more affordable price and start earning some tokens. Okay. Now, the micronodes, they are perpetual as well. Okay. So they will last the life of the project. The only thing is they are 1% of the mining reward output. Okay. So for example, let's say you want a Black Gold perpetual license. Okay. If you get a Black Gold standard perpetual license and it's producing, let's say, for example, 800 tokens a day. Okay. Now, if you get a Black Gold micronode, because it produces 1% of the mining output, it's going to be 8 tokens a day. Okay. So you guys can kind of see the relation of 8 to 800, 1% of a perpetual license. So with micronodes, you're able to come in here and purchase them in packages, right? You can purchase them in packages from 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, and up to 50 at one time, and be able to start collecting these licenses and start earning, these rewards at a more affordable price, choosing how many you want at a certain time. And you're able to purchase these, every single month if you'd like to continue to grow and start, again, accumulating these licenses and these tokens. And again, we introduced this project to allow people to start participating and in these projects, start accumulating token, holding on to these tokens at a more affordable price. Okay. So that is our Xnode projects, guys. The commodity-backed crypto projects. Super exciting. Definitely one of our most popular products. Everyone is loving these guys. And it's, a great way to start, getting involved in multiple industries, not only the crypto industry, but the commodity industry. Okay. So this is our first part of our triple threat call today, talking about the Xnode projects. We encourage you guys to take a look a little bit more about these. If you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll answer them, at the end, or reach out to the person that invited you. They can tell you a little bit more about these. Now, what I want to do is kind of shift gears a little bit and talk about the second part of our triple threat call today. And that is going to be the education. Okay, the trading education, to be more specific, right? But it's really about the financial market education. Okay, it's great to get involved in the crypto space and the commodity space, but if you have no idea what you're doing, it can be very confusing, frustrating, and very scary at sometimes, because if you don't know exactly what's going on with the markets and you see prices drop and you don't understand why, it can really, freak you out. Maybe you want to pull out and sell out, right? And then you jump out at the wrong time and then prices skyrocket and you're beating yourself up. Guys, trust me, this has happened to, almost everybody. I can speak for myself that a lot of people have gone through this, of that type of, emotional roller coaster, because they don't understand what's going on in the financial market. So our job here with the second part of the triple threat is to educate you guys and give you guys some insights of what's going on in the financial markets so you guys can understand them for, whether you want to be a trader, whether you want to understand your X node projects a little bit better. This is the education that we have and offer here at IX Global to help you guys do so. Okay. We have over 10 trading teams here that allow you to learn and earn with them and start learning different strategies of understanding what's going on in the financial markets. And two of the teams that I want to highlight here today are Empire IX and Driven Trading. Okay. Personally, my favorite's Empire IX, and I'm a little biased because I'm actually one of the educators for Empire IX. And in Empire IX, we teach you the institutional trading method or the smart money method of how to view the markets. Okay. So just to give you guys a quick overview of what that means within the markets, if you guys don't know, the banks, the large investors, people with a lot of money, they're the ones that actually control the markets. Okay. So you, me, all individuals that are able to trade from home on our mobile devices, and we have maybe $100 account, $500 account, $1,000, $10,000 accounts. These are relatively small to what the banks are trading with. They're trading with millions and billions of dollars. So they're the ones that actually create these candlesticks and these movements that we see in the markets. Okay. So for us, we're essentially going along for the ride. We're not creating these big drastic moves up and down when we buy and sell. We're trying to go along for the ride. So what we teach here at Empire is we're not teaching retail strategies that are based on, support and resistance, different levels, or indicators that are essentially, crowding up your charts and you have no idea what's going on. You're looking for lines to cross and all of this stuff. And it just gets very confusing and very frustrating. Instead of teaching on that, we teach people how to essentially read price action. Okay. Understand what the candlesticks essentially mean behind the scenes. What's going on behind the bank logic? What are the banks trying to do in the markets? What do they kind of repeat over and over to where we can identify where there's a good high probability of where they actually made a move, or we can now jump in with them, right? I like to use the analogy of a surfer, right? This is my favorite analogy. And essentially, if you've ever surfed before, someone that surfed, right? What happens, right? You get your board, you go out onto the ocean, you start swimming out there, right? You go out deep into the ocean, you wait for a wave to come. When that wave comes, what do? You stand up on your board and you surf that wave back to the beach, right? You go with the flow of the ocean. You don't try to go against the wave, right? Because what's going to happen if you go against the wave? That wave is just going to come, swallow you up, and knock you down underwater. Underwater. You're going to get water in your nose. You're not going to find a lot of success, right? That's the same thing in the markets, guys. We don't want to go against the banks. We don't want to go against the heavy investors. We are going to take some losses here and there, but our goal is to obviously identify where the banks are going to make their move. Where's the highest probability of them actually making, something happen over another where we can actually jump in with them. And that's what we teach here at Empire. We help you guys understand the price action and the movement of the charts. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper on how you guys can actually learn with us. Well, we have our academies, and one of our most popular ones is the Master Trader University, where we teach you guys, the introduction to these institutional trading concepts all the way to advanced level trading techniques, right? So just like a college or university course, you'll come in here, you'll enroll as a freshman, go through all the freshman level content, take the freshman level quiz. If you pass with an 80% or higher, then you can move on to sophomore, then to junior, then to senior. And once you pass that senior level quiz with an 80% or higher, you will receive our certificate of completion, verifying that you guys are a certified smart money trader in the eyes of us here at Empire. Okay. So how cool is that? You guys get to come in here, enroll just like a college or university course, go through the freshman level content in an organized step-by-step format to help you guys first build the foundation, understand what institutional trading is, start learning these beginner topics and moving on more advanced, and continue to grow as a trader and help you guys become a full smart money trader. Okay, that's what we have with our Master Trader University. Now, we also have 3 additional academies to help you guys learn anywhere from, the physical side of trading, actually how to take a trade. We have our live session recordings in there because we also have live sessions and trading sessions where you guys will hop on Zoom calls just like this, a group session with you and multiple students and the educator as myself, where we'll go over different charts. We'll take the concepts that you learned in the academies and how to apply them to different examples, real world examples, live trades, and show you guys what we're kind of looking for to help you guys have a better understanding of how can we apply different things in different scenarios. Okay. You guys can get your questions answered on those calls, and we can really give you the guidance and the mentorship that you're looking for to help you guys become the trader that you want to become. Okay. Now, on top of that, on top of the education, we also have our Telegram channel. Okay. So this is where we'll send those class links, the class reminders, even resources. We have a trade journal, trading plan template, all of this stuff to help you guys, again, become the trader that you want to be. But on top of this, within our Telegram channel, what we do, guys, is we actually give you guys trade alerts. So you guys can then take the same trades as us experts and be able to, take these trades in an easy to read format, copy them and paste those numbers into your MetaTrader 4 app or whichever app you're using to trade, and take the exact same trades as us. So you'll be able to win when we win and lose when we lose. And the reason why I say it like that, guys, is because I don't want you guys to think that we're those Facebook or Instagram gurus out there that say, hey, come join my Telegram channel, come get these signals and you'll never lose, or 100% and blah, 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 blah. Guys, run away from those people, right? We're not those type of people that are going to try to get you all hyped up about trading and all this kind of stuff. We're honest, we're transparent. We're going to tell you guys the truth that, hey, sometimes we're going to take some losses. Okay. That's the actual truth about trading, right? You're going to take some losses. You're not going to be 100%, but that's okay. With, proper education, proper risk management, you're able to, maybe lose 1, 2, 3 trades in a row, come back and win the 4th one, and possibly eliminate all those losses and still profit in the end, right? It's not about being 100% winning every single trade. It's about proper risk management of low risk, high reward setups. You want to minimize the losses, minimize the risk, and go for, bigger wins, bigger rewards, and able to, minimize those losses. And again, continue to grow your account over time, right? We call it exponential growth or compound growth to help you guys continue to see your accounts, right? So that is what we teach here. Not only how to read the charts, but proper risk management. Make sure we're looking for low risk, high reward setups to help you guys maximize your earning potential. Okay. And to show you guys, actually, before we get into that, I also want to mention that Empire IX is, again, not the only trading team here. We have over 10 additional teams, including Driven Trading, which is one of our newer teams that can't come on, guys. And Driven Trading has some amazing technology within their platform. Okay. Within IX Global, they have their own, separate little platform that you're able to go on there, start watching their live sessions, watching their academies, going through their basics, their advanced, their different strategies, as well as you get access to the Driven Trading app. Okay. Now, instead of using Telegram, they have the app where they make it a little bit more simpler, where you can go on there, log in. And when they send out a signal, you're able to literally click a button that says copy, take that number, paste it into your MetaTrader 4 app, just a little bit easier than going through Telegram. And it allows you to take these trades a lot quicker and be able to get more closer entries to these traders, right? So with that, guys, you're able to, again, get access to this amazing technology that Driven is bringing on to the IX community, along with Empire IX and the other additional teams. Okay. Driven Trading has some amazing traders, some traders that have been trading for over decades, the fully licensed traders from Series 7 to Series 3, just amazing education that I have here as well in terms of, the education that you guys can receive here at IX Global. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, guys, we're fully transparent. We're honest about our results, and we show you guys every week and every month. We go over and we show you guys our exact results, so you guys can see that these are the trading results from the month of April. Okay. We just calculated our May results. We'll get those out to you guys very shortly within the Telegram channels, or if you're brand new, and you want more information about our results, reach out to the person that invited you today. They can get you some more information about the trading results from the last week, the last month, the last few years, whatever it may be, just so you guys can see how honest we are and how much, we value transparency, right? We're not going to lie to you guys. We're not going to build you up on hype. We're going to show you the truth about trading to help you guys, again, take your trading to the next level and become the trader that you want to become. Okay. So you guys can see here all the different teams we have here at IX Global, where you're able to come in here and choose which teams you want to follow, which methods, which strategies that fit you the best, where you're able to follow them and start learning and earning with those teams. Okay. So these, again, are our trading results for the month of April. And I just, real quick, for the sake of the recording, I want to say, guys, past performance does not guarantee future results. Participating in the financial markets does involve risk, and your individual results may vary. Okay. Awesome. So on top of the trading education, guys, as I mentioned, this is the second part of our triple threat call. Not only do we give you guys the trading education just to become a trader, but we value financial market education. And this is the reason why we actually introduced a new program called the X-Note Specialist Program. Okay. So within this, guys, we give you the education to fully understand your X-Note licenses, how to go through the platforms, how to add BNB to your wallet, how to buy tokens on the exchanges, how to go through the withdrawal process, all of this stuff to help you guys fully understand your licenses. But also within this program, we give you guys, insights to what's going on with the projects. What's the projections for the upcoming weeks, right? For me, myself, I'm one of the X-Node specialists here for the English side, along with my colleague, Garrison Gavin, where we actually, we were traders before we got involved in X-Node. And now what we do is we applied our trading knowledge to the X-Node markets to help you guys understand what could be coming in the near future. Are prices going to continue to go higher? Are they going to drop a little bit? Are they going to retrace? What's going on with the markets? We give you guys that insight, that education, so you can fully understand what's going on, not only with your licenses, but with the X-Node markets as well. Okay. So we have live sessions Monday through Friday, giving you guys this education. Tomorrow, I'll be going over a project spotlight call where I'll be taking one of the projects here, going a little bit deeper into it, giving you guys the insights of how the actual commodity side works, what goes into the crypto backing, or different partners that we have, all of that kind of stuff. I'll be doing that tomorrow. I run one of those every Wednesday. So if you guys are a member, you guys get access to that call. And I hope to see you guys on there to learn a little bit more about that project that we'll talk about tomorrow. But once again, guys, this is the X-Node Specialist Program that we're going to be able to give you guys insight. So if you have any trouble, trouble logging in, any trouble with your licenses, having trouble mining, all that kind of stuff, we're here to guide you and help you guys, understand exactly how that works and what you need to do to continue to receive the most out of your X-Node license. Okay. Awesome. So with that, how can you get involved? How can you get involved in the trading side or even in the micronodes? I know we kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. So let's talk about the different memberships and benefits we have here at IX Global. Okay. So starting here in the top left corner, these are our memberships that involve with the financial market education or the trading education. Okay. So if you want to come in here and you're brand new, let's say you've never traded before, but you're interested, you want to get started, guys, I recommend the basic membership, which is $50 a month. And this includes the IX Academies to teach you, the basics, the beginning steps of what is Forex, what is crypto, all this kind of stuff to help you learn the terminology. And you get access to 2 of the channels to start learning and earning with them within the basic pack. Okay. Now, again, this is probably for people that, again, don't know anything about trading, but they want to get started. I definitely recommend this pack to start learning the fundamentals, the basics, and make sure that trading is something that you want to fully pursue. Okay. Then if you're ready to move on, you want to start learning more intermediate type of strategies and get access to MPRIX, the institutional trading strategies, you can start upgrading to the pro membership for $130 a month. You get everything in the basic membership. And then you also get access to 10 additional alert channels, again, including MPRIX, where you guys can start learning the smart money method with myself and my colleagues on these live sessions with us. Okay. Now, if you want access to all of that and the Driven Academy and the Driven Education, the Driven app, you guys can upgrade to the premium membership, which includes everything in the basic, everything in the pro for only $175 bucks a month. And again, that includes Driven as well as all the other trading teams that we have here at IX Global. Okay, now let's shift gears a little bit and go over to the right. And let's talk about the micronode packs. Okay, you can purchase some micronode packs, again, as we mentioned, in packs of 3, 5, 10, 20, 15, and 50. Okay. Right now, within our micro packs, you to get started, you can purchase a basic micro pack where you get 3 micro licenses for $150 a month. This also includes the education in the IX Academy and the X-Node Specialist program. So you guys can learn about the X-Node programs. Okay. Now we also have the premium micro pack, which includes 5 micro licenses of the project of your choice for $250 a month. And it includes everything else in the basic micro as well. Now, when we talk about these micro packages, okay, the basic or the premium, when you purchase these, let's talk about the basic, for example. If you purchase a basic micro and you pay $150 a month for your 3 licenses, okay, the next month when it comes around and you want to pay another $150, you get access to 3 additional micro licenses. Okay. So when you purchase this is essentially these licenses are a one-time purchase. Okay. You purchase your 3 licenses. Now they're attached to your wallet and they're mining for you. Okay. If the next month you want to renew and purchase this again, you get 3 additional licenses of the project of your choice. If you decide, hey, I'm good, I got my 3 licenses, I don't want to pay again, guess what? Those 3 licenses are still mining in your Xnode account. Okay, so again, these are still a one-time purchase. As long as you continue to renew your micro packages, you'll continue to receive more micro licenses and start collecting them and start gaining more of a mining rate through by having simply more licenses. Okay. Now, I know some people are, maybe they want to do just the trading or they want to do just the Xnode projects, but we know we have some people that also want to do both, right? So we have our combo packs as well. We have our pro combo, which includes the pro membership and 3 micro licenses for $250 a month. And then the premium combo, which includes the premium membership and 5 micro licenses for $350 a month. Okay. And again, as long as you purchase this one time, those licenses will be in your wallet. And again, if you continue to renew, you'll receive additional micro licenses, into your wallet that it'll continue to mine for you. Okay. So these are the different memberships and benefits. And as I mentioned, guys, we want you to decide for yourself, take some time, sleep on it, decide what's going to be the best fit for you. Do you want to do the education? Do you want to do the Xnodes? Do you want to do both? Decide which package works best for you. We also have some add-ons here at the bottom that if you want more information, reach out to the person that invited you. They can tell you a little bit more about those. And then also, if you want to buy a full standard perpetual license, we had those prices on an earlier slide. Again, reach out to that person that invited you to today's call. They can tell you more about those prices and help you decide which project is the best fit for you. Awesome. Okay. So as I mentioned, guys, this is the triple threat. So we've gone through the Xnode, we've gone through the education, but there's still one more part of our company that we allow you guys to really take a look at. And we recommend you guys, diving a little bit deeper into seeing if this is the best fit for you. And that third part of our company is going to allow you to build your own online business. Okay. So within IX Global, we don't have any, Super Bowl commercials. We don't have any commercials, any billboards, anything like that promoting our company, guys. We do it by simply, having our brand ambassadors simply share IX Global through word of mouth. Right. And so with this, guys, you guys can become and take part into our brand ambassador program and start be able to earn commission by simply sharing this with people around the world. Okay. Within our IX Global, our brand ambassador program, you're able to actually earn 4 different ways. The first way is simply through a direct bonus or a referral bonus. Okay. So let's say, for example, you join a pro pack, you start earning with EmpireX and you're loving it. And you tell your family about it and your brother's like, hey, I want to, check it out. Let me join a pro pack. Okay. You send them your referral link. They join a pro pack, you get $10 in your back office. And that's your money you can use for whatever you want. You can withdraw, you can use it towards a new package, right? All of that stuff, that is your money. You get that direct bonus. Okay. If they join a basic pack, you get $5. Premium pack, you get $25. Okay. Now, the great thing about this is if that, you invite your brother, he joins a pro pack, his month rolls up and he's ready to renew his package and he wants to renew again for another month, you get an additional $10. So every time you refer, when you refer somebody, every time they want to renew a package, you get this direct bonus every single time they renew. Okay. And we have additional bonuses for all the different packages, the combo packs, the micronode packs, all the add-ons. We can get you more information about those if you're interested in this. But again, by simply referring someone to the platform, IX Global will share give you a little direct bonus for doing so. Okay. The next way to get paid is through the apprentice bonus. Okay. So if you invite, your brother, your sister, and your dad, right, and they all join a pro pack and you're on a pro pack yourself. Okay. Think about it this way. I like to refer to this as a 3 and free scholarship. Okay. You're on a pro pack, you're loving IX or Empire IX education, all the other teams, and then you invite those people to join. Well, if they all join a pro pack, you get $10 from each of them. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, that's $30. IX Global will give you an additional $100 for simply, inviting 3 people to the platform. Okay. With that, you now have $130 that you received from IX Global. You can now use this if you choose to pay for your Pro Pack subscription. So you're no longer paying out of pocket. Okay. So every time you want to renew, as long as these people that you refer to continue to renew as well, you can use that money to pay for your subscription or withdraw it if you like. But now you're able to use that again as like a 3 and free scholarship. Okay. So this is our apprentice bonus. On top of that, if you want to take this a step further and start, inviting customers and clients to IX Global, you can build a full-time, a part-time, or a fortune here at IX Global. Through our rank bonuses. Okay. So if you invite 3 people and they invite 3 people and they continue to, invite people to this platform and refer people to the platform, you're able to now start ranking different ranks that go from builder to elite ambassador. And you can start earning anywhere from $87.50 a week to $2,000 a week, right? And here at iX Global, we pay weekly, and you guys will receive these bonuses every single week in your back office, in addition to the direct bonus and the apprentice bonus. Okay. And then if you want to take it even a step further, our fourth way you can get paid is through the team commissions. Okay. So as you continue to, bring in customers and clients, not only are you, getting those different bonuses that we just talked about in the beginning, but you're also building out two structures, okay, a left team and a right team. And as you continue to place people in, you will earn 10 to 20% of the weaker team volume. Okay. So as you continue to bring these people in, let's say you have 25 on the left, 20 on the right, you'll get paid out on the right side, 10 to 20%, anywhere in that, depending on the rank you are, to start earning more commissions by simply just inviting people to the platform and starting to create your own online business. And you guys can see here from our full compensation table, our full compensation plan, how much, this can go, right? Again, we talked about the weekly rank bonuses. You can see all the volume and stuff. And don't worry, this is, looks completely foreign to you. If you're interested in this, we can break it down in simpler terms to help you guys understand exactly how this works. But I want you guys to understand that within iX Global, you have the ability to build an online business, invite customers to utilize the platform that's helping, you earn money through the trading education or the Xnode side, and help, simply share this with people around the world to give them opportunity to also get involved. Okay. What I do want to mention, guys, is right now, iX Global is ranked number 2 in momentum in the entire industry of network marketing. And we currently have the number 2 earner in the entire world, making about $1.2 million a month through this compensation plan. Okay. So as I mentioned, guys, you can come in here and make a part-time income on the side of your job. You could come in here and make a full-time income, maybe quit your job and pursue this if that's what you choose, as well as, you can, essentially the sky's the limit. You can earn as much money as possible as long as you put in the work. And again, I don't want you guys to think that you're alone. You have a community that's here. You have a team that's here to work with you and help you guys if you choose to take part in the network marketing side. Okay. Awesome. So once again, guys, this is the triple threat call. And we really just kind of broke down the 3 aspects that we recommend you guys taking a look at and seeing if it's the best fit for you. Okay. Just to recap, we talked about the Xnode projects, which is the commodity-backed crypto projects to help you guys start getting involved in both the crypto industry and the commodity industry, and invest in crypto that's essentially going to be built for the longevity and stability, rather than, just hype type of tokens. Okay. Then we also talked about the financial market education and the trading education to help you start learning about what's going on in the financial markets and when there's best opportunity for you to start learning strategies to get involved and start jumping in different markets, whatever you think is going to go up or down. All of that stuff, we have that education to help you guys fully understand that. And then we talked about, definitely last but not least, our network marketing side, coming here, building your online business, sharing the platform with people around the world, helping them get involved and start impacting the lives of others by learning about the different ways to start earning money online. Okay. So with that, guys, that is pretty much it for me here today. I appreciate you guys hopping on. And as I mentioned, guys, I want you guys to take the time and really think about, can iX Global benefit me? Okay, you heard about what we have here to offer. Again, the triple threat. We recommend, you guys at least just taking a look. We have some additional resources on our YouTube, official YouTube channel, iX Global. You guys can take a look at those and watch the impact, the innovation and the inspiration we're giving to people around the world by simply allowing them to earn money online, right? Times are crazy, guys. People are freaking out. What are they going to do? We talked about, COVID, right? COVID in 2020. A lot of people lost their jobs because of COVID. They weren't able to go out to work, the lockdowns, all of this kind of stuff. People needed the ability to start earning money online or finding different ways to make, an income. Okay. Thinking about today, 2023, people are essentially, talking about a worldwide recession, right? They're talking about the dollar value going down. Countries are trying to move away from the US dollar and the value is going to continue to drop. All of these things are going around the world and no one knows exactly what's the best option for them, right? So they're looking at different things to get involved, guys. iX Global just has some of those opportunities for you guys to really take a look at and see if you want to get involved in understanding the financial markets so you guys can help prepare yourselves for the upcoming future. So with that, guys, that's pretty much it for me here today. Once again, I want to appreciate you guys hopping on. Thank you guys for being here. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them here in the chat. We can answer those before you go. And if you guys have questions later on, after this call, again, reach out to the person that invited you, get your questions answered. And if you decide that iX Global is the best fit for you, they can help you get started and welcome you into our great community here, where we're going to help you guys achieve both your personal and financial goals.